fellow Lego fans. Yeah, as all good things have to come to an end, it's the day we're going back home. We spent 2 awesome days at Legoland. It was a lot of fun, fascinating things to see. I can fully recommend it. If you get the chance, visit the Legoland. It's full of fun and great stuff, and yeah, you'll have a great time. So, right now we're on the way back home, as I said. Haven't planned a lot, just some, let's call it pit stops. Well, one will be a bit longer, we'll have to fill up our gas, but we can go some more kilometers before it's necessary. And we're thinking about a little stop in the beautiful city of Melk, famous for its monastery. Yeah, as it's a rather long trip, we won't visit the monastery, but have a little snack, lunch, dinner mix, whatever, in the center of Melk, because at the Rathauskeller it's a great restaurant. We want to get some apricot dumplings, as the Wachau area is really famous for everything with apricots, and it's beautiful scenery, of course. Very delicious things they create with it, and the dumplings are just a highlight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and if nothing special comes up, I'll give you a little recap when we arrive home. So, see ya! Okay, my friends, we're back home, back from Legoland. I think it's time for a little recap. Okay. Yeah, the two days we spent at Legoland were really awesome. We had lots of fun. It was fascinating to see what they can build from those little bricks. And the rides are altogether a lot of fun. Well, except for one, the pedal cars, rather boring. They are definitely not worth the wait. But go and see for yourself. We thought, yeah, the cars look funny, and maybe from the lineup there you can have a nice view of the park, but it's a rather short course, and yeah, not much going on, and the timing between the cars is a bit weird, so at the end you sit a long time in the car till you get to get out of it again. It's a bit strange of a ride, but everything else is really cool. The Dragon roller coaster is pretty fast. The Lego race with the VR headset is so funny. Usually at some point on a roller coaster people start to scream. Well, you don't have time to scream on that ride because you are laughing about the hilarious scenery you're seeing. Don't want to spoil too much, but you're sitting in a Lego race car and other teams are right beside you, and it's just hilarious. The course changes through the race, and yeah, you can't stop laughing. What else? Yeah, the Bionicle ride. I think Bionicle hasn't got too many fans, but the ride is really great. Maybe you know those industrial robots which put together cars or other machinery, the long arms with the grip in front and the movable joints. That's exactly the ride for the Bionicle thing. You have the robot arm and a double seat in front mounted, and so two people can sit there, and then you can choose between 5 stages of how wild it should go, and then it starts and you get turned around and swing and up and down, and there's a spectator area where you can see what will happen to you if you try it. And I have to say, it looked really crazy and rather wild, but once you are in that seat and the arm starts moving, it's just funny. The movement is so smooth, it's just fantastic. You have so much fun, and yeah, so I think even people who get dizzy easily could get on this ride and not have too many problems. You can go with the mild stage, and yeah, this was really great. And the jungle expedition, even the waiting line goes through a green area with lots of plants and a waterfall and a little river, and so even the waiting is rather pleasant, but it's nice. And then you get in the boat and go around the course. We'll see Johnny Thunder minifigs, the large built ones, and yeah, it was a cool theme. Too bad it was in my dark ages. There were some great sets, I guess, and yeah, you'll see a lot of nice things, and in the end you splash down a waterfall, get very wet. On a hot day it's fantastic. On a cold day maybe you should wear something waterproof, but I think even there were such drying chambers. Yeah, and the pirate ship round course, you get soaked. You simply get soaked to your underpants. Everything is wet because you sit in your boat with 4 people on each side, have a pirate cannon thing in front of you with a handle, and you turn the handle and you pump the water out and try to hit other ships or people in the waiting line. So yeah, you get wet before you get on the ride. And yeah, there are also some stations around where people can make you wet while you're in the boat. So yeah, it's really great, and it's so funny. On a hot day, it's just really relieving. It's perfect to cool down a bit. So what else? Yeah, the factory tour. A factory tour, an absolute must-see. You also get a little collectible brick with the factory printing for the year you were there. That's nice, and you see a little movie how things are made, and then you walk through a example factory. Yeah, you see when the granulate, or whatever it's called in English, what bricks look in the raw version. Then the molding machine, when the clamps go together and when they open up, the bricks fall out. It looks pretty fascinating. And yeah, after that the bricks go around the printing line. You see the prints for the holiday village, which is right next to Legoland, to the theme park. And yeah, so step by step, it's 4, 5, I think 3 main colors and white and black or so. I don't know, but every layer is stamped onto the brick, and at the end you see it, the ready part, and it's really cool. Then there's a small line where you see how minifigs are assembled. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, and after the factory tour, you come to the factory outlet where you can buy pieces by the weight. It's about 10 euros per 100 grams. So not the cheapest, but if you go for small parts, it may pay off, as I heard. So yeah, once you're there, you give it a shot, and yeah, get some parts. Only minifig parts don't count for the weight. You have to build complete minifigs, and you get 6 minifigures for, I think it was also 10 euros. I'm not sure, but it's a way better price than at the Lego stores, where you pay, I guess, 7 euros for 3 figs. So yeah, the variety of parts for the figures is also very nice, and yeah, there are a lot of theme shops. You get in the Ninjago land, you have the Ninjago shop, there's a Star Wars shop, a little Friends shop. What else do we have? A big city store, which we didn't visit. I don't know why. We ran about it several times, but never went inside. When we were back at the hotel, I realized, I would have wanted to get the picture frame, which is a Legoland exclusive too. And yeah, it was in no other shop but in the city shop, I realized later. And yeah, so but maybe they have another one next year. The pirate would have been nice, but we'll see what comes up. Maybe an even cooler thing next year. We'll definitely go back because we got the annual pass, and it's valid for 12 months, as I think I mentioned before. And yeah, so another 2 days there, and it's an absolute win for the entry costs. And yeah, what else? Yeah, the Miniland. It's fantastic what they build. The beautiful Castle Neuschwanstein, for example, I showed you. it's awesome how they built it, and complete parts of cities. There's Berlin with the Reichstag and I guess the Opera or something like that, and Amsterdam with the small rivers through it, Venice with the Campanile, the bell tower, and also a little carnival scenery where people dance, and also a lot of Easter eggs. On one's beach scene there's a guy in red bricks, so maybe he was a bit too long in the sun, and some other nice Easter eggs. So if you go to Legoland in the Miniland, have a good look. There are lots of things hidden. Don't want to spoil too much now. Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty much. Yeah, we didn't try any restaurants. On the second day we would have loved to try the larger one, but we heard that the waiters there told people who wanted to enter that it's not a good idea because they have a waiting time of up to 2 hours at that moment, not always. So we decided, okay, we'll eat outside again. And yeah, as it was pretty warm again on the second day and we got tired, we didn't stay till the fireworks. It would have been quite some more hours to stay, and yeah, we heard it from the hotel. We heard the firework from our hotel room. It was fantastic. It was a long firework, and they really had a lot of stuff going on, as it seemed. But we on Facebook we watched the live stream, so somewhat you could say we saw the fireworks. So yeah, yeah, and if you go to Legoland and of course the holiday village with the themed parts, pretty nice for sure. I haven't seen them live, of course, because we weren't there. But when you look at photos, it's pretty nice, but not the cheapest version you can go. So if you tend to buy some stuff, and it could be an exhausting trip, an expensive trip, exhausting too, depending on weather and how much time you have. So, but if you don't plan to stay inside Legoland, Günzburg is a great place to stay. It has a really nice old town to walk through, lots of good restaurants, although we only tried one, but twice. So, Pizza Allegro. Yeah, really delicious and nice people, and yeah. So I guess that sums the trip up, but I think you're curious what we bought. Here's what's left after we took out the stuff for our niece. It was quite a lot. Truly, I couldn't resist to, ooh, that's nice, and that's nice, ooh, that's for our niece, and yeah. But I got pretty huge amount of thing for myself, so I'll take it out of the bag and show you in a second. Okay, I think I'll start with the first visit to the factory outlet. We went on both days there, and yeah, on the first day I got this part, some of those classic trees, small one, big one, and 2 bushes, and a lot of those leaf, plant, whatever, oops, parts in dark and normal green. And a lot of tiles in blue and small ones in light bluish grey and some, I guess, some dark bluish greys were there too. Maybe for some builds. Then those trans black 1x2 bricks, always great. Sand green wall stones. So, and some bigger tiles for mock I'm working on. And those 1x2 round bricks, 2x2 round bricks. They're great if you want to have, for example, spaceships or helicopters or airplanes or whatever hovering. So, yeah, that's the parts from the first visit. Then, of course, some minifigures. Gentleman Gangster with a, don't know what it's called. Then a Lego loving pirate or whatever. It looks a bit like Kurt Russell in Flucht aus LA. Klapperschlange. I don't know what the movie's called. Then some sort of, yeah, don't know what he is. Lady going to the beach. Little crunch guy with a classic space guy on his shirt and a guitar and this, yeah, pirate. Well, it's not the pirate bandana, it's the from the, yeah, whatever. When you hurt your head and bandages around it. But yeah, works as a pirate's top too. So those are the minifigs from that visit. And my first crocodile. Never had a crocodile before, but yeah, really cool. And a white shark. Don't have one in my collection yet, but now I have. Love sharks. So, and that was the first day at the factory outlet. And on the second day, I bought some more leaves. The bright green this time, some more darks, some standard green. They would have also had white ones, but I wasn't sure what I would use them for. Maybe I will think in a few days, should have gotten them. Then lots of black blades, always useful, and clear tiles, and those 45 degrees have 2x2 tiles, different colors. Yeah, so not as many parts on the second day, but you have to go easy. But as I still wait to build the old fishing store, I thought, fishing store could use some boats. Too bad they didn't have those brown little boats or the red ones or whatever color, but at least they had the rafts, so I got 2 rafts, the black one and the orange one, so maybe some fishers would like to use them. And for the sporty people, they could also rent some kayaks, I thought, so got 2 of those. Yeah, that was the haul from the second day. No, on the second day, Julia got a little gift for me, the little London bus. He's really cool. The big one, I don't know, but he's nice, but building 100 seats and it's all the same, not really sure how much fun it is to build. And the overall look, it does look like the London bus, but not too much for me. But the small one, he's so cool and I love it. And yeah, on the second day we also did the tour, so we got the factory brick. And I love such collectible things. Yeah, I think that's it from the factory shop. Yeah. So then let's go on to the rest of our shopping experience. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, this is the annual pass with photo on it. And yeah, at the Pharaoh's realm, whatever, I guess you know what I mean. I got this little magnet. The guy with the I Love Lego shirt is a classic. So yeah, needed it. And I think Julia bought the magnet also there, or maybe it was in the factory. I'm not sure, but yeah, Legoland magnet with the Dragon Ollie and the pirate. He's some sort of the mascot from the holiday village at the moment. Then, and I think the park was also from the Pharaoh's shop. So, not shop, bazaar. Pharaoh's Bazaar, it's called, I think. So, when I saw it the first time, I loved it, and now finally I got it. So, and then, yeah. Not sure in which shop I bought this. It's, I think, available in each of the shops, but the Velociraptor playpen with a baby blue, I think. Well, it's from, I don't know if it's from the first or the second part of the movie, whatever they thought. Maybe it's a baby blue or just a small Velociraptor with also the blue colors. So yeah, but it's little Velociraptors, just gotta love them. And yeah, then there is the, can't remember what it's called. It's a tent where you can get sets they no longer have or going to phase out, and yeah, also some nice stuff. Not too much of bargain there, but I found this poly bag. Didn't see it anywhere else yet, not here in Austria. So finally I got it. Too bad they only had one. If they had all three, had three of it, I would have gotten three, because then you can build a micro version of the ultimate Batmobile from the Batman movie. But yeah, at least one. And the most precious things from Legoland, the exclusives, minus the picture frame. The Legoland train. It's so cool. It really looks like the big version, so nearly. And it also has minifigs in the set, so yeah, it's really nice. And the little castle with Ollie peeking out on the side, and a little dude taking photos of it. So, and as you can see, Ollie can also move a bit around, and yeah, it's a nice set. Really happy I got it. And yeah, so well, that was a rather long recap, I guess. Yep. But now I'm done. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked our documentation of our little trip to Legoland, and hope to see you soon on my channel. And yeah, if you want, subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you please. And yeah, that's it for now. See ya. Bye bye.